What's going on, y'all? It's William here. In this video today, it was my first off day trading, so I was able to trade for about, I think, like 4 hours or so, a little bit over three, somewhere around there. So got some good trades in, was a green day, made some mistakes, learned, and I mostly stared at a lot of the charting today. I was really just trying to pick up on patterns, learned indicators, and practice tactics, and just pick up on any patterns I can discern. But I did do a lot of trading in this video today as well. So if you could just leave me a like and subscribe and enjoy the video. What's going on, y'all? Good morning, good morning, good morning. Got about 12 minutes until market open here. We got a few companies I've been looking at on the stock scanners here. EVTV. Now, EVTV is an Envirotech Vehicles Inc. NASDAQ. It's US traded, consumer discretionary. Now, primarily deals with vehicles. Got some news. Infrastructure, AI, and biotech signals scale up cycle is underway. So looks like they're just upgrading to AI and infrastructure for that, like every company is. AZIO received 100 million uh, worth of government purchase orders, advances 200 million regional pipeline. I don't know when these news articles actually were though. Oh, today. Okay, so that came out today. So a lot of good news on this company. That's the reason why it's up 152% right now. Okay, I'll show you what I'm looking at. This right here, EVT, environmental tech. And this is the two news I was looking at there. And this is where I saw it at, was down here. It's a change from close is 152% because, the market isn't open yet. So we're going to take a look see at this one. Let's go take a look at the spread. Go over here to this one. EVTV. 10-cent spread. No, it's not a 10-cent spread. That's a 1-cent spread. But look at all that selling pressure. I would not trade this just based off of looking at that alone. There's no reason getting into this. You're fighting 21 to your, um, so all that red, all that red. And then you look at this side as well. So when I always see this, first thing I look at is this needs to be higher than this. And then I need to find a support down here. Our strongest support is, well, way down here at 78 cents with 30,000, but our second strongest would be at 96 cents. So it's got resistance, obviously, at $1 here. Um, that is going to be bouncing back and forth. Right here, as you can see, another resistance. If it got down here, anywhere near here, then sure. But we're chilling at 115 right now. We'll keep an eye on it. Next one coming up. Oh yeah, and the float on that, by the way, is 4 million. So it's got decent float, I would say. I need to change around my, yeah, bit nice. I moved this one to like this, but I need to move that around, honestly. Okay. Anyways, next one. What? Same amount of float. So on Ross's five pillars here, there's two of them. One popped up earlier. I don't know what the percentage changes on these. Price 19. That one's at $19. Let's go for this $8 one here. Really? Don't you just love it when Windows trips out on you? I was trying to grab this here and it wouldn't work. It was stuck up there. Anyways, where was I? Oh, yeah, 100 million float. Gross. Yeah, let's go with BDSX here. BDSX. Let me guess, it's a biotech company? Crazy. Um, Bio, Biodexix It's a U.S. company. I didn't expect that. I thought that was gonna be a different company. I thought it was gonna be like China or something. Nasdaq Global Market Healthcare, medical diagnostic and screening. So it's biotech. Um, Infrastructure AI biotech signal scale up underway. Okay. Bio skyrockets 53% expected. What is this one? Expects for fiscal year revenue to beat guidance. Okay. I know what that means. I used to be a fundamental investor, so if y'all are unfamiliar, guidance is just like your forecast for the future, essentially. What the big wigs thinks is going to happen the next quarter, and the next year usually is when they do them. They usually release an 8K with this too. Do they have an 8K? They usually release an 8K with these quarterly reports because that's what 8K is. But um, cool. They beat their expected, so that's the reason why they're probably up along with AI biotech is government just give them out them credits, them tax credits for that, environmental credits or whatever. Which actually AI is hurting the environment. I don't know what they're giving out something. Government gives out something when you move your company towards AI or something or another. BDSX. Um, why are both of these right here? All right, so charting. Just looking at these right here again, getting everyone looked up. We're gonna be looking at we start down here, and then I see where the MACD's at. I see where the volume's at, and then I see where the weighted volume price average is line right here. We trailing under it now. Um, and then our spread. So we have like a $4 spread here. But look at that. Look at that. Not tradable, in my opinion. I'm not trading that. No sorry. Uh, SOGP. Oof. Again, a lot of selling pressure on these stocks. We do have good resistance here, so we could do a bounce back trade. We might attempt a bounce back trade on this one. Good grief. The spread is wide though, man. The spread is real wide. But I like this more though. Um, and then we can go back around. Check this one. I don't think this one at any point in time is. I feel bad forever trying to sell these at this. I gotta get through all of these. Yeah. I don't really like this one. There's just so much selling pressure on this. You see a lot of green on this end, but I keep an eye on it. 3 minutes still open. Again, selling pressure. Let's bring in another layout here. Actually, let me save this layout. Just fucking save this paper too. New layout. Paper, paper, paper. Alright. Let's do uh float, float, float SOGP. Or was I just looking at SOGP? I just was actually. Uh Float, float, float. We got Velo. Velo just popped up there with good float. 7 million. That's a wide spread. That's a almost $2 spread. So we're gonna stay away from that one, even though it's got good green here. What the hell? Bloop, 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 bloop. What is going on? Someone's playing with this stock. Interesting. Market open in 1 minute. Listen. Too much float, too much float. OM. That's 17 million float. Don't like it. AKA AKAN. The hell? Not in love with it. Alright, let's do top gainers. Let's just go through this top gainer list and see what we got. We got VWAVW. What the hell? There's a large spread for such a small stock. It's almost a 50-cent spread for a $3 stock. I don't really like that. If this was like way above here, we had a lot of demand, I would go ahead and buy it. I would just do probably a limit buy at, but we just don't have any demand. Like, look at all this, just very small numbers. OM is creeping up here. It has high volume. I mean, high float. I don't like high float. It's just hard to get momentum on that, but this is a good stock to trade, honestly. It's a high float. Very, very high float, though. If we, yeah, free float 16 million. So, and you want it below 10. Really, you want it below 8. Um, let's watch it, though. Check it on the chart here. We got a massive sell-off that just happened. Went down 15% not too long ago. Check the 1 minute chart. That was at 5 minutes. 1 minute chart, we're below the weighted volume. MACD is in the negative. We have resistance at 650. And I'm thinking we have support at 575. And we're currently fighting $6. We broke the $6 mark, so it's in a downtrend now. But we got support at 556. So these shares are being, should be, yeah. You've seen it go down. Okay. I'm just not a fan of what I'm seeing. Our spread tightened significantly though. Okay. We're chilling below. It's trying to get through on the let me move it to 10-second. We do a bounce back trade here. Move too fast. Yep, there goes BDX. BDX is popping. Yeah, like that. That's better. 735. It busted through. So if you look at this right here, look at this. It busted through. We have upward trend, engulfing candlesticks. All right, fuck it. See what we can get on it. Good stochastics. I'm seeing more red than once it hits 5%, I sell. I'm seeing a lot of red. I took my 5% loss. I saw it hit 5%, so I sell at 5% because we had a adjustable candle there. I think, yeah, I think because of this, all the stochastics tell me it should be fine. I should be buy this and it should go up based off of what I'm seeing on the charts here. 750 is going to be our new support. And we're going to have pretty heavy resistance, I think, at $8. We've got support at 745. Our volume is downtrending, but it's all still green. Our stochastics look good. We're breaking through the weighted volume average right now. We're getting some red volume. I'm still seeing more green than red, so. What did we buy in at? 748. which is fine, honestly, because we have support at 750. And then I want to set a limit sell here at 770. We're getting, oof. Yep. There it goes. There's a downward trend, downward volume. All right. All right. Let's get out of this one. We took our loss. Yeah. It's going to sit there, bounce back and forth, but I saw a downward trend. I saw the stochastics going down. I don't want to sit in that one anymore. We got huge selling at that. Downward, we got a downward volume trend. 751. Going back up. Okay. So it hits a support at the weighted volume. So next time it goes back down, I think I'm gonna buy. In fact, the weighted volume is chilling at 130, ironically, which is, where we got a lot of support at 150. 150 is around here. I'm just not a fan of buying right there. I want it back down here around the weighted volume when I buy it. I do BDSX. Let me look into this real quick. Medical. I mean, it doesn't have any new news that we went over already. Um. 770 now. Would have made my money on it if I held it. We've got a good volume trend, good stochastics. Another more positive volume. I'm not going to FOMO into this one until I see. In fact, I'll set a limit buy for 330. Let's set it for 730. Let's make a bet on it hitting. So what I'm making a bet on here is it's going to hit. It's going to come back around and hit this, which is at like 730 for the 10 second. And then I think that chart, every chart is the same maybe. I don't know, honestly. Still learning. 730 for the 5-minute chart as well. So I think 730 is a good buy-in spot. And then 750, sell it. I think that kind of bounced back and forth between there and there. We shall see, though. We shall see. Checking other stocks real quick. SOGP. Okay. Well. Ooh. Cold. I'm not sure if y'all can see me. Let me check this real quick. Did it fall back? It looks like it did. I need to learn how to do this shit. Falling back on me. Okay. Still chilling around 760. So that psychological barrier of hitting 750 is kind of a pain in the ass. But you know what? I don't think it's getting past 740, so I think we're going to cancel that and we're going to set this to 740. I should just modified it, honestly, but screw it. Because I'm seeing this here. Oh, look, now it's at 760. Great. Green, 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 green. Green, green, green. Green, green, green. Green, green, green. It's going to hit that $8 mark. It's going to break it. Mm-hmm. Gotta remember that weighted volume average is now at 738. That's why I moved this up. I'm keeping this around there because today I want to play around with trading on that and seeing maybe this is more, because usually my past trades, as y'all saw in the past videos, I'm just kind of YOLOing it, like just picking it out based off of the spread here. I want to look at the chart and set limits and sells based off of the chart as well. He moved it up to 7, but I maybe I should do somewhere in the middle, 750 then? 755? I don't know. We got resistance at 810 here. And we're going to have support at 770. She a jumping, she a jumping. I'm a cautious trader. I'm willing to make a trade just once I know. Y'all make y'all's money though. Happy for y'all. Alright, let's do this. Let's cancel that and let's do a limit buy at 7.99. And then we'll do a limit sell at 8. Someone else did it at 7.99 too. At 8. I say 11. Let's do 8.11. You know what? 8.25. Holy shit. This thing's about to get halted. No one thinks it should be an $8. Oh gosh. We've got good support though down there. Big buys, big buys. Volume average is at 750 now. Alright, yeah, I think getting it below $8 is going to be a pain. Let's set this up for... Seeing a lot at 820, 825 is probably that psychological barrier. Come on now. I don't think it's getting past 810 now. So it moved all the way up here. And they're moving it even further up. Big buys, big buys, big buys. Look at all that. Look at all that. Look at all that. Hey, loving this company. I don't like shorting. But at some point, if this thing goes too high, I'm going to short it. Damn, man. Look at it go, bro. I'm still not in yet. Sucks, but we got good volume, good. Hey, I'll keep buying this thing, man. I'll cancel this, and then let's 850 now. Bet. Let's do 851. Got it. And then let's do 869. Bow. That was a good trade. That was a really good trade. Another 851. Oof. Hit $9. Will it get past that? Will it drop? It's gonna fucking tank here in a second. Look at that buy. Look at that buy. Look at that green. Look at that green. But look at this red up here. You see this red? Meaning we got a lot of selling pressure. People do not think it should be this valued now. Green came back, so they changed their mind pretty fast. Looking at BDX here on the charting again. 10 seconds. 880 is support. $9 is probably the new resistance. We're getting selling pressure now. Yeah, it goes up to 9. We get selling pressure. And you keep in mind, y'all, we're pretty far above on the 10-second chart. We're pretty far above the weighted volume line, so it's got some space to fall now. That's for certain. And our stochastics, or our MACD, Here, look, negative. So I'm going to stay away from it right now because of that. And then you also see uptrend in volume, but red. So we don't want that. This is what you want to see here. You don't want to see this downtrend in green. I don't know how far this is really going to fall. We have support here at 850. I'm willing to bet 840 is a good buy. I'm willing to bet 840 is a good buy because you have that psychological support there. That's not a bad sell either. 20-cent sell plus resistance at 870. Yeah. I'm cold. Seeing green, 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 green. Check the charts. $1. No, my bad. 1 minute, 10-second. Seeing a trend. I'm seeing a adjustable candle there. Downtrend in volume. Seeing red. We have more green on this side, so when it drops, we should get a bounce back. I think it's going to be hard to get past this, though. Me and the safe traders want to chill out here at 840. we, we ain't touching it unless it's there. I still like, what I like is just this green is always more than this red here, so that lets me know it's good for buyers. Yep, they pulled their money. Something happened. Oh, huge resistance at 883. We got a big shorter that came in, wants to short it. There it goes. Gosh, it's got so much support at the 60s. No one's going to let it really get below 850, I don't think. Curious what's going to happen when it hits that, though. Somebody come get strip. Bang, bang. Somebody come get it. It's kind of just chilling out here now. Not really a fan. It's just got the support at 8. I'm sitting here staring at these charts. I'm watching. I'm locked in, bro. I'm locked in. I'm sitting here watching this ticker tape like you sellers better sell this shit. Buyers are coming back in. Yeah, it's just when it hits that freaking I reason why I'm saying at 40 is because that's where the support is at. Is that a lot? We have a lot of support at 40. I'll modify it. I'm gonna change it to 50 because I think that's where really a lot of our psychological support is at that $8.50 mark. It's gonna hit resistance at 9. For show. And tell you what, I did this once before. I want my coffee. I'm gonna go run, grab it. Hopefully I don't miss this trade. It'd be hilarious if it happened again. Oh gosh, let's see what happened. I didn't really think anything was gonna happen, but we're almost right there though. We dropped pretty far in that time. It's just got so much support at 660. Who keeps buying at 660? Someone's coming in here. There's like a algorithm that's just buying this at 660. All right, we bought. We're in. We're in. All right, let's do a limit sell. What do y'all think? 490? Yeah, 890. I'm seeing the resistance here. So let's see what we can get on that one. bad stochastics though, bad charting. The chart doesn't look great, in my personal opinion. Did it buy? It bought all of those there. Holy crap. Oh, great. So now the resistance. I gotta trade that shit that faster, man. I'm doing too safe of trades, and then I'm getting shit on for it. Let's modify you. I'm gonna bring you down to 75 because that's gonna be our new support there. Since I decided to buy this at 48, let's do 68. Let's get us a some profit on it at least. 20-cent profit per share because we got resistance there, so we're not. I'm going to slam these against my door as hard as I can and go buy a new mic. I guarantee you it'll happen at some point. All right, we're at the 850 resistance. Our MACD on the 10-second chart looks good. Okay. Yeah. The 850, that support is now just really strong. Very, very strong. I have to push through all of this in order to get it up there. We do have an upward trend in the 15-minute chart and volume though. And at the 5-minute, we had an upward trend. 1-minute chart was just steady. And 10-second chart is not looking, it's just honestly steady, I would say. Last 4 candles is steady on that one, last 5. It's red, but it wants to chill around 850 now. We got, it just keeps going back and forth between 23 and 40 at this point. That's what I needed to look at. I need to, that's what I really need to be looking at is identifying where the new shelf is at and identifying where the new ceiling is at. Because it's like, it's moment to moment, you know? Shelf could be 60 to 90, and then it could be 23 to 40, you know? I say let's do another limit buy at, screw it. I'm willing to buy you at 821. We'll buy you at 821. And we'll do another limit sell for that one at, or you probably can't do another. Can you do 2 limit sells? I don't know if you can do 2 limit sells. Getting solid support at 830. Our new resistance line is at my old price, which is 850. Charting again, looking at charts. 1-minute chart, not looking good. 5-minute chart, not looking good. Even though our EMA line just broke through the volume line here on the 5-minute chart. This right here, this is scaring me. This right here is scaring me. So what I wanted to see is this one right here, and then another one go up. We've supported 820, so I'm gonna buy at 820, and then I'll do a market sell if I have to of 10,000 once it goes up 10 cent, 20 cent. Volume has decreased. And it's chilled out just a little bit here. Ooh, ooh, hello. This is an interesting stock to look at right here. SUGP. 50-cent spread. Good grief. Huh. Can you get past 8? Can you get up to 850 even? Like, support at $8 on this one. Resistance at 9. So it's really honestly the spread between this one is 8 and 9 that I'm looking at here. Whoa. Huge resistance at, and it got halted too. Okay. Somebody come get her. She's dancing like a stripper. Bang, bang. We bought it. We have 20,000 shares now. So I diluted my price down to 34, which is fine, honestly. And then I want to set you. I'm going to modify you, and I'm going to bring this down to 50. Or you know what? Let's do like 45. Yeah. So that'll give me 11 cents. And then I'll even do another buy at 801. Take a look at the 10-second chart here. 1-minute chart. See, actually, tell you what, I'll modify you. I'll bring you up to 10. Because we have, they're sitting at 810 there, so might as well. This one's still halted. Curious because Mike, or not Mike, gosh dang it, Ross Cameron, he says during halts, if they halt, it's more likely going to go back down once the halt is stopped. It halts for 5 minutes and then it'll start selling off again. Yeah, I said Mike because Mike Ross. And diluted down to 226 now. Curious. Lot of support at $8. Still in a downward trend for volume. 10-second chart. $8, $8, $8, and those $8 just get eaten up, man. People want in at 8. $7.90s, $7.90s, $7.90s. We're back down to the weighted average now. It's selling off. Okay. 790s, 790s. Tell you what, let's buy in at 750 and see what happens. And I want to do orders of 15,000 because I've got the liquidity. That hit 750. I can't see it not. Then it's just way below its volume average line at that point. Yeah, average is at $8, so. This one's still halted. Good grief. I think 8 is where it's going to chill around now, and I want to get my average to 8. Is what I really want to do. I'm actually going to modify this. We're going to buy 20. Because if this motherfucker hits that, then I want that. Just looking at the charts here. Damn. Volume has significantly decreased now. Not happy about that. See, we're getting upwards in millions earlier. Has this been opened up yet? 920. Hmm. 760. There's just, look at that. It's annoying. Hmm. Yeah. BDSX. That sucks. Whatever. Did it short it? It did. Or did I cancel that one? I guess I canceled that one. So now my average price, and now I want to modify you. I'm going to bring you to 50,000. And we'll just put you at $8. Let's see what that does. Everyone's just trying to get out of this one now. Right now, I know what I'm doing wrong too. I know why I'm losing this money is because I'm not following my rule of selling at 5 or selling at a 5% loss or selling at a 10% gain. I'm just holding it, but that's just because I'm trying to understand these patterns right now. Hmm. I still don't understand why BDX is going down. BDSX, thank you very much, is going down. And I'm just kind of trying to discern between the patterns here of the bid and the ask. See, now we're heading back up. And our MACD looks great. Our volume looks great. We have an upward trend. Are we going to coast here at 750? I think we're going to coast here at 750. We have a lot of resistance at 750. A lot of resistance. As we make it up to 750, I want to watch for bidders that want to keep buying it here because they're going to come in and as they see it hit here, that's when they're going to buy. They're going to boop, 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 boop. And you're going to have these algorithms that are in here just place an order, place an order, place order, place order, place orders. It comes in. But as soon as it hits 750, you just see red. As soon as you see that, that's all this right here. Because your eyes aren't seeing it fast enough, but or the software's not going up there, but it's hitting, 753 and then it's going boom. We don't really have any good stuff. Like, what I want to see is bidders that are like, I want to see these down here in like 70s up here so that it can push through it, push through it, push through it. But to get up, we have to go through all this. I know, I'm stubborn. I'll wait until I can discern whatever pattern needs to be discerned here. Bloop, bloop. I gotta go in an hour. Got a doctor's appointment. How's this one looking? I know, right? If I had shorted this one at the 920, I would have made bank. Any other ones that look kind of neat? CLRB. Is that a 5-cent spread? 10-cent spread? Nothing crazy here though, honestly. We have this way over here. $2.50 support. Resistance at look at this chart. Nothing crazy. 10-second chart looks nice-ish. I want to see something a little bit better though on that one. That one got halted again. I don't know if this one's gonna go do anything over the next hour or so. So I think it's found a nice shelf here at 750. Honestly, I think it could go back up to 8, but I think we'll leave this one alone for now. I think it does have a chance of going back up to 8. I just don't know what the likelihood of that is because we're just not getting that volume anymore. Green, green, green. Tell you what we could do too on this one. We could buy another, let's do 25,000 at, let's say 85. Let's say 80. 25,000 at 80. Because what I'm thinking is as it's going up through these, it'll hit this, and if it buys all of that, then it should skyrocket through this and hit 8. Wait. Oh, that's a total sell. I'm confused. Oh, did it buy it already? Oh, I guess it did. Did it hit 780? Did I do it wrong? There's no way. Average. Trying to think here. Our average price is set, and our big resistance here is 675. Is a big resistance there. I don't know. I think it'll hit 8. It's pretty certain it will. Just got just low volume is all it is. It's got very low volume. Shelved at 750. Everyone's uncertain now. CLRB is the next one. Yeah, that one was doing I. Just didn't see enough volume there, honestly. Too large of spreads. What I should have done with BDSX is been patient. So I think it'll like here would have been a great buy. Just waiting. I'm looking at the chart. It had its instant like blah up, and then it slowly, gradually came back down to a newer valuation for itself. Because it peaked at $9 pretty much, like 9.10 is where it peaked at. EVTV, EVTV, EVTV. Whatever, man. What is that vehicle one? Yeah, look at that. That's crazy. What is all this green that's going on? Look at this. Yeah, I figured that was about to get halted. It's like, what's going on here? Yep. It looks like it hit. Finally, something happened here because it chilled at 750. BDSX did. That's what I'm seeing right there. Still halted. Like, I mean, just a lot of selling on that end. Oh, look at the size of these orders. These are the largest orders I've seen so far on a stock. It's crazy. 82 is our resistance. 85? Really? People? Screw off, man. Fuck you. Watch this. 80, 82 is the resistance. Yeah, and there goes the downward trend for EVT. Downward trend for, see, this puts you down to 1 minute. Yeah. Which I saw this hit 82. I don't know why it didn't sell my shares, especially when it's paper, but whatever. You do you, buddy. Gosh, we're just not getting the volume to kick it up there. I just want it just to go, eh, eh. Come on, go up, go up. Look, now we got selling pressure at 80. You know what? Screw off, honestly. Like, screw off. Fuck it. Let's start trading this one. I'll leave that one alone because I don't really care about that one anymore. It's irritated me. Let's do a limit buy at 52. This is so I did 25 shares, 25,000 of these. And let's not sell it. Thank you very much, Bill. I'll assimilate that one at 25,000 shares. I guess you chill here in indecision. Fantastic green coverage on this one. And we can set an automatic sell here for 60. This one's now a grinder where it's just slowly going up, 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 and it'll go down really fast. Okay, I don't think I took a loss on this trade over here, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, I took a little loss on it. Not as bad as it was, that's for certain. Looking at this one now, it just seems a little bit better to trade, just because of this right here. It's got so much support. Um, it's got a lot of resistance to push up through here, though. I'm noticing that. So I'm thinking buy this at 132, or buy it at shit, buy it at 150,000 at 141. Look at these charts here. And I mean, I'm not liking, that's looking at the wrong fucking chart. 10-second, 1 minute, that's where I want it. I did see something here good in the MACD for EVTV. Let's just call it EVT. 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 Enviro? Whatever what's this one doing? Chilling here like an asshole still? This doesn't really hit any resistance until 159. I'm gonna modify this. I want to set this to 159. I don't think it's getting past that. Wow. Sweet. And that trade, excuse me. I guess this one only shows what's in that. No, it doesn't. Showed it over in this one. Why aren't you showing in my order book? Whatever. Again, I think it's just the same trade, so buy it 150. Yeah, we'll buy it 150, and we'll sell at 159 again. Wait. Oh shit. Oh shit. Buy. Market. Fuck off. I hate that it does that. Only sell when I have the shares, man. Why? Why do you short it? Like, don't short it. I want you to sell when I have shares. I don't care about shorting. I made a profit on it though. Okay, here. Let's just do this. Paper. Where are you at? PML? There you go. Oh, look, it's not in there? I'm so confused. Oh, is it done by... Wait. EVT... There it is. Yeah, it's done by freaking, whatever. Don't quite know, if I'm being honest. Is that like, it just shows each symbol, it doesn't show each trade? Interesting. 40, 50? 750? 747? This one has just bigger numbers, so I like it more. Look at this. This one's going up, up. I am seeing a new shelf here, so I'll probably modify that. Let's look at the chart first. 10-second chart. Volume does not look good, and neither does MACD, so I'm not going to buy yet. I want to wait until I see my MACD on this one going up. You see how this blue line is going through that line there? I don't like that. That means it's in a downward trend, plus you have red volume, plus you have a downward volume and trend in its own right. And not to mention we're way above this, which is fine, which means people are bullish, but that's where I believe my support is at, is at $1. $1.20. So you could go think this is your support here though too. The $1.50 mark, which is honestly. I'm liking how bullish people are here at the 160 mark, so we're gonna buy at 159 instead. The chart still showed negative. So I'm gonna wait until I see something on this chart. I'm really just looking at this volume right now because that's what I noticed in the last trade is I wasn't paying attention to the volume enough. So I want to wait until I see the volume heading up and the MACD heading up, and then I'll simulate this buy again. If it hits 50 though, I don't see why it would not go back up. We might just cancel this too, just because I am not a fan of that volume, dude. Mm. Mm-mm-mm. So y'all pay attention to what I'm doing on these charts right here. This right here, this is 10 seconds as you see up here. I have 1 minute right here. Volume. This is a downward trend and it's red. This is a stale trend. You see this right here? Upward trend and green. Upward trend and green. Downward trend, downward trend, downward trend but green. Upward trend but green. That's what you want to look for in those. That's what I didn't pay attention to with BDSX. Paying attention to it with EVT. I just scared the shit out of myself. I looked at this clock right here. My doctor's appointment is 11. I'm like, oh yeah, that's right. This is Eastern Standard Time. I don't know how to change that either. 25 minutes. Let me look up how far the drive is. This is my PCP appointment for my primary care, so I don't know. I've never met this doctor before. Calendar. 12-minute drive. I mean, so far we're still green on the day. So I got scary there for a second. It got scary there for a second. I'm not gonna lie. I was like, uh-oh. I had to go quiet and I had to lock in. But we're still green. For now. It is. Let me show you all this too. BDSX right here. You see green volume, but downward trend. We don't like downward trends because it means you're gonna have lower volume. Not to mention we started off red with that trend as well. Look at that. Look at that huge like support there at 160. That's a hedge fund right there coming in and buying that. Curious. Quick snag there. I saw it was at 160. I said, hey, it's probably gonna bounce up from that there. Figured it would. Add me another 360 on that one. That's solid, bro. Solid. Whew, it's cold. I got this electric jacket. It's so nice. I left it on overnight by accident, so I had to charge the battery. I was pissed this morning about that. Alrighty, let's get this thing. Boop, boop, boop. Alright. Holy shit. We have a volume. This thing only has a free float of 4 million. Has a volume of 400 million. Stonks, bro. Stonks. It's just shelved, honestly. Look at this. This thing is just shelved at 160. Oh, okay. Okay. Huh. Let's look at these charts here. We chilled out in volume now. Let's get us a small trade here. Let's buy it at 55. Hmm. Chilling at 58. Because if you notice right here, that 57. It's got 15. It's got a 15,000 order right here at 57. Um, and then below that, you got another 8,000 order. So altogether, you got about almost 30,000 orders sitting right here in between here and yeah, like almost 40,000 orders sitting between here and 50. I mean, my bad. Yeah, coming up on 55 now. Check the chart. Got a downward trend of green volume. That's a 10-second chart. Take a look at the 5-minute. All right, we have now bought that. And what I wanted to do, sell you at 60. No. Let's see what that'll do. We're gonna have to do 59, I bet you. I'll tell you what, too, what we'll do. I'll buy another. Look how volatile that just got. That was crazy. Look at that. Got a short squeeze going on with BDSX now. Jezebelling, Jezebelling, Jezebelling. It's, yep. $8 is its shelf. $50 will be this one. And I need to modify you to 35. And then I can also set you to 58. Mm, You know, I really wish my computer would do what I tell it to do when I tell it to do it, not what it wants to do when it wants to do what it wants to do. You know what I mean? Mm, mm, mm. Ugh. Now it dropped below 140. See, now I have no idea what the fuck happened with this one. It was chilling just fine, had plenty of support, and it decided to, oh, okay, we're getting out of this one. They just put a limit sell at 145 for 100,000 all this suddenly. This one looks fun though. Fuck you. We're doing 100,000 at 140. You know what? Let's just do. Call me irritated. I'm at a loss here. Oh gosh, and I gotta go. How irritating. All right, let's do 140. All right. Excuse me. Oh, this. Okay, here. Curious. Hell yeah. Look at that. Got nervous there for a second, but I was like, hold on. If I just do this and just did this, it's all really trading is just working the problem. It is. It's like, oh, hold on. But I see this here. So if I just do this and do this, then just increase my profits from 800 to 1200. What a good note to leave. All right. Don't know if this is going to be the end of the video or not. Probably. S dot is what we were looking at. I was talking about the spread. Spread's not too bad for $4. Actually, it's tightened. Holy crap. But I've been watching this. It was going back and forth here, as you saw in the charts, but now it's got a shelf at 450. I mean a ceiling at 450 and it shelved at $4 here. Very wide. I like that gap there. I just want to see more green on this side. Then we'll go ahead and get in at some point in here, and I want to ride it to 50, and then because it's yeah, and its weighted volume average is at four. It's at 390 for the 1 minute. Or wait, yeah, is it? I don't know if it's different. Like, I don't think it is per chart. Like if I look at the 1 hour chart, you can't even see where this is at. 368 is the average for the 1 hour. So it's like there is a difference, but I think because here I'll show you what I'm looking at. I think because it's just so close that this average right here is the same to each other. Let me see. So we got that. I'm so zoomed in on this one. See, we got 195, and it's 195. But if I go out to the 1 hour mark here, and this is the reason why you have to zoom in, it's 168 or 368. So I think it's just based off this. Yeah, it's the candlesticks. Okay. So I think that's. I really want to know it's like the difference in like because there's a big difference here looking at this 10-second chart and the 5 minute chart here. Like you notice how like well why are they so like uh anyways, we got the MACD. Ooh, what's it doing? You saw that MACD? It was going up there for a second. I don't like the declining volume here on this yeah, I'm not a fan of this declining volume right here. This right here. It's going down, and we have a red one there. Even though it's inherently green at the top and we're green right here, it's still a downward trend. Um, Let me go ahead and prep this real quick. S dot 420. Okay. It's chilling at 420. I'm seeing a support here at 4. So if I buy at 4, it'll probably pop there. But I'm afraid if it pops there, what's it doing? It's popping now. But I'm seeing red on this one. And then I want to check EV, this one back again. Damn, this boy dropped, huh? Yeah, I knew something was going on with this one. It's probably going to get halted. Give y'all a check on the chart here. See this downward trend? Not a fan. Not a fan at all. And MACD going down. It's probably going to go whoosh straight into it. How much y'all want to bet? How much y'all want to bet? We have support at 130 here. So I'm going to prep this just in case I want to buy at 130. 131. Let's get in at 132 just because it'll be easier to get past that. We don't want 400,000 shares. Massive buy right there. What is happening? Still a downward trend in volume, so shit. Looking at the wrong chart. It's still a downward. No, we got an upward trend in the 5-minute chart. Hold on. What are we doing? What are we doing? Look at that. Yeah, we got upward trend in the MACD. So getting support around the 150 mark again. More red than green. Red, red, red. A little bit of green. More red, white, indecision. White is red to me. I only like green. I only like seeing green. If I see white, then it's just like seeing red. See, look at that nice green mixing in there. And then we have a lot of red that follows it though. Checking the charts. I want to check this MACD. I'm not really. I'm up, so I'm already happy for today. Really just trying to match patterns. But if I see a clear winner that I believe to be a clear winner, I'm only going for 99.9 and then a march of nines for that. If that makes sense. If you're a numbers person, then that would make sense to you. So on the 5-minute chart here, we have an upward trend, and the MACD is going up. 10-second chart, it's going down. We have just a steady trend, honestly, more than anything. I'm going to move that to the 1-minute chart and see what I see there. So I see a downward trend in a 1-minute chart, which makes me uncomfortable. I don't know which chart I'm supposed to trust here. I'm still learning the charting map, essentially. But I'm seeing a lot of green here. I would definitely probably want to put I would say, let's bet I put a market order in right now, right? What would happen? I keep wanting to check this one for some reason, and I don't like that. I need more monitors, man. Eh. Yeah, see, it's going down. But I saw a bunch of buys come in. Where y'all think it'll shelf at? Obviously, I mean, people love it there. Huh. Curious if Ross is going to trade today or if he's going to take a no trade day. One moment. See how it's traveling? It's like I'm watching this white line with the average volume line here. Huh. All right, here's what I'm gonna do. If I keep looking at wrong charts, I'm gonna always just have 4 charts set to all 4 intervals that I look at. Which I look at the 10-second, the 1-minute, the 5-minute, and the 15-minute. I'm gonna have them just set up that order. So we're coasting. We're really, really coasting here. And you're not supposed to stare at your charts this long. I'm just trying to connect patterns and build logic trains right now. You're supposed to be looking at this 90% of the time and just waiting. You see that 10-second spread there? 10-cent spread. Oh no, was that a 10-cent spread? No, that wasn't a 10-cent spread. I'm stupid. Because I see the 20 there and I'm thinking 10 to 20. It's literally a 1-cent spread. Gosh, having those extra numbers there irritate me right now, man. My mind has not been trained to look at multi-numbered numbers. that makes sense. Right. So 150, let's just take a little recap here. 150 is our shelf right now that we're chilling at. It's really got to push through those 40s to get down into the 30s. But to push into the 60s isn't going to be hard for it. So what if we bought at 147? Let's do a limit. 147. Buy. Thank you very much. 47. And then let's check our charts before we... Volume is in a downward trend. So, see? Volume, downward trend, downward trend, downward trend. Had an upward trend in the 5-minute here. I don't want to buy based off of that so far. We're going up significantly now. Then we're going down. Like I said, it wasn't hard for it to get through the 50s into the 60s. It got in there. So I made that prediction correct. But when I bought I should have been better on when I buy. What do y'all think it's going to stop at? 170? Green, green, green. They're trying to push it. They're trying to. Look at them go. Checking my charts. You know, I'm curious about something. I was seeing if I could somehow record both monitors at the same time, but I'll try that. I'll figure that out for next video. Huh. So here at the 1-minute chart, high of 169, 170. So, yeah. Because y'all are watching over there. I'm watching this chart. Is it going to break through? Looking at the MACD. At the 10-second chart, it's telling me, yeah, it's going to break through. Yeah, it just... Okay. We hit a Jezebel candle, though, and it still went up. Oh, it got halted. Damn, I was wondering what was going on here. Because I was watching this on the chart, and I was like, holy... Yeah, it went up 18% in 1 minute. Yeah. Okay, so let's analyze this chart real quick while it's halted. So 4 charts. This is 10-second. There's something on my mouse and it's irritating me. We have 10-second, 1 minute, 5-minute, 15-minute. All right. I was looking at this 1 minute here. So I like to go from bottom up, right? MACD looks good. Now, this is where the inflection point was at. That's interesting to me. I don't see how you could have seen this. I don't see. So if we're looking at how this happened, I'm going to put this into ChatGPT as well, so that I can memorize these indicators. MACD, and I don't know what this is down here. I need to figure out what this is. Was going down, then it inflected up. It bounced off of it. So it was a bounce back. Guess we couldn't call that a bounce back right there. Or no, I don't know what that is. It's like it bounced off of itself. Um, and then as we go up, we're above the weighted line here. So people are going to be bullish on it. I suppose that's what that's supposed to mean. The white line was above the blue line. And the blue line was above the purple line. That's for 1 minute. Still halted? Yeah, it's still halted. Here's what I'm going to do. Pull up ChatGPT here. We're going to put all that in there. I'm going to real quick type out. Okay, save indicators while I'm assuming since they all moved away from that too. Let me check these other volumes. What else could be popping right now? Okay, all those have nothing too crazy on them. Oh, there it is. All right. This one's back open. Jumped up to $2 now. And no one wants it over $2 either. And it got halted again. Good grief. This is fun. I'm just watching just this craziness go on. Back over to this one. Downward trend in volume, MACD negative. So far, what I want to see, I mean, that bounced off of that. That's crazy. It's crazy how it just went whoosh. Okay. So $13, 14, sure. 13, I mean, it doesn't need much to get past this. She's gonna go back down every time it gets over 14 though. Hmm. 1289. Okay. Definitely seeing like a trend in white line being over blue line. I'm making like predictions in my head as I'm watching. So now I'll play with something real quick. I might lose my money on this one. I'm trying to figure out how to do these limit buys and these things. So I need to learn this. So if I take a loss, take a loss. Screw it. Where did I get these at? 1408. Okay. I got them at 1408. So, huh. interesting. Really kind of like this blue line for the MACD is what's going kind of deciding what goes where, you know. It's like it goes through the one line. Either goes down it, up it, or follows it. And that one kind of just doesn't really make any sharp movements like that one does. When he says it's negative, that's what I get confused. I'm like, what do you mean this is negative? So boop, boop. Yeah, this one's got a lot less volume in it now and everything. I think we're just gonna let this kind of chill. Ugh. I already know. I want to practice on this one just because it looks like much bigger numbers. Whoa. Look at that, dude. 250? That's just like, why? Like, why do you hate this company that much? That's like a huge shorting position, dude. Volume. And on top of it, oh, sweet. What do you know? I was watching, I was like, this could definitely get back up over 14 there. Gross. All this red, man. Yeah, $1.80. I gotta use the restroom. Hold on. We are back. All right, I am back. Um, take a look. See here. I was looking at this one. Just I wanted to play around with this instead of like looking at the whole thing, but look at something like this here. I wish it was for on the green side though. But anyways, um, I don't think this thing's getting over $2. It's not honestly 10 cents right here. It's I don't think I don't think that's happening, but see if we can find. I mean, this one's like it shelved here at 330 because we had an absolute shit ton of stuff there. Let's take a look see at this one. Not seeing anything too crazy. Let's look at up. 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 All right. Anyways, up. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I suppose if you get it through this, then it would probably it'd be just so hard to push it through that. So BDSX, which is this one right here. I mean, that's not terrible. If you notice right here at this gap, 775. Um, so if it bounced down here, then it would probably push through the 80s real fast. Hell, even the 90s. Charting it. Yeah, no. I mean, 10-second chart, we've got good volume. But all of our EMAs have converged into one spot, and I don't know what that means. Yeah, we might get a pop here. It might pop. I am just basing this off the chart here, looking at the MACD, looking at the volume. Wonder if this thing will go to 10 bucks. I want to buy this at like 8, 801, trailing around the uh, volume price average. Curious why they're shorting this so much right here. Wow. This thing dropped below 13 here. And now it's actually tradable too. Crazy. Pull you back up. Now for the 15-minute chart, I like where that MACD is at, but 10-second chart, it's negative, volume's negative, everything's, yeah. 1-minute chart looks nice. 5-minute chart, never mind. Yeah, I didn't see the MACD's negative on the 1-minute chart. 5-minute chart's still positive. I'm gonna Google something. Why is it bad to take a trade while the MACD is negative? Got it. Got it. Okay. So it's just like it's just a momentum. You gotta think of this as momentum. Example of MACD being negative. Perfect. Financial advice, consult a professional every single time. Histogram. So is that what this is? Histogram? Hmm, I see. So you're probably also looking at this here. Okay. Signal line. Oh, this is a signal line and that's the MACD. Okay. Oh, yeah, obviously this is momentum down. Ew. Ew. What was that? That's not even that big, but it still is. Then once you get to here, then it kind of goes, ew. And once you probably get to here, it's going to go, oh wow, look at that. Ew, woo, woo. That's cool to look at. Dude, this is fun, bro. Just looking at these patterns. Holy shit, this thing's below, almost below 12. I was even showing y'all what I was looking at here. Look, my bad. I probably have to edit that. This is what I was looking at. So, histogram, you got your MACD, and the blue one's a MACD, and that's your signal line. And look at this. This thing's just going. It's going. Like it's gone, bro. Wow. And if we go look at big boy over here with the 265 short at $1.10 or $2.10. If you do, don't buy this thing over $2. What is the average volume weighted line called again? Do you want to buy if the volume weight average price under or below? Above or below. Consult a professional. Okay. Good to know. So how a lot of people use it is usually if they're going to go long, they'll buy it when it's above it. If they're going to go short, then they'll buy it when it's below it. If they do go long while it's below it, they'll take profits before it hits it. Good to know. And now I know what I'm doing when it comes to this. If I should hold, if I should wait, or blah 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 blah. Right? Um, and I keep forgetting that y'all can't see it on this screen. I'm sorry. It's this right here. Um, if it's below or above it. So if it's above it, I'm going to buy. If it's below, I should short. I don't short though. But if I do buy while it's below it, then I need to take profits before it hits it because it's going to bounce. Probably. Pelir. Pelir. Free float. You don't know what the free float is on this one. That's crazy. Are people buying it? Or did just some institutional investor come up in here and just buy some? Doesn't have any volume. No price action, no nothing. No nutting. Very weird. $12. $11. Look at this. Let's go back and look at LVLU. We're way below this freaking volume weighted average on the 10-second chart. I'll have to comment on that guy's thing later. I wanted to ask a guy a question. Oh, this one got halted again. Oh, damn. Yeah, I see why I got halted again. Wow. I missed out big on that one. Where is this at? Yeah, see, that's why I got halted, is because it hit the 210 and then it just started selling non-stop. You never know what these markets are going to do, bro. Should I short it? Everyone's coming. We're all shorting this. We're all saying, hey, no. We're just adding to it, adding to it, adding to it. Everyone's saying, nah, bro. What's gonna happen? Oh man, I'm just sitting here staring at this. Just literally waiting for it. I'm looking at this one right here. Oh man. What's gonna happen? Oh, I think I missed. I took $100 loss on that one. Gosh. Let's look at the chart real quick. Where am I at? Where am I at? We're above, we're above. Above. MACD just went through our signal line though, so we're getting good volume. Hold on. I might just do a market buy. Yeah, let's do a market buy. Green, 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 green. Where are we at? Where are we at? 115, 215, 215, 217, 217. We have momentum. Oh shit. Nope, not doing it. I looked at our volume. I wanted it out. It's like teeter-tottering right now. I don't really know what to do on this one. Momentum, momentum, momentum. Taking profits. That was a good trade. Good trade, good trade. Where we at? Where we at? 220? 216? Drops to 216. Is our shelf? Watching buys. We have good momentum still. 201 is our shelf. 210 as well. 230 is our ceiling. We have another good momentum here. I'm just waiting to see something positive in our volume. Just want to see like 2 bars of green volume. So we're just kind of treading along here, steadily going up at the 10-second. 1 minute, it's not quite parabolic. Pretty neck and neck right now. On our 1 minute, we have downward negative volume. MACD is still positive. Still a downward trend. That's the reason why I haven't bought yet. It's because of the volume. Only reason why I haven't bought yet is because of the volume. Volume is showing. I'll even show you what I'm talking about. Right here. That 1 minute. I'm curious. I think which chart is the most. Which chart is the best one to look at for trading? A 10-second, 1 minute, or 5 minute? Okay. Yeah. It's doing what I kind of suspected it was going to do. Go down because we have negative volume. But our MACD is still, yeah, it's still positive on the 1 minute chart. 5 minute chart is also, looks like it did a little boing. 10-second chart is also negative, is also in a downward trend. 5 minute chart is in an upward trend currently. Somewhat. And now over here is OGP. I think everyone's literally over here. Yeah, it's in the 230s now, so this thing just going, dog. It's just going. Hello. I had this thing on the charger for 2 hours while I was gone. Don't know why it's turning off. I mean, it's in this like constant like upward trend. Would have noticed. As long as it stayed above this line here, it went up. It just kept bouncing off there too. Look at this. $1 bounce. Bounced off of $1. And then it went up. Bounced off of 30. Huh. Bounced off of 30 again. And went up. About to close here in 11 minutes. Not really much else that I could think of. We had a solid day, honestly. I ain't gonna lie. Still going up, man. Look at that. And now we've got a negative MACD. I think it's gonna go up again. Well, the MACD on the 10-second chart's negative. I think if the market was gonna stay open long enough, I think it would go up again. Yeah. Go downward trend in volume now. I think people are just kind of. I could see us getting in at 220, 221. I think it's kind of starting to taper off though, based off what I'm seeing in these charts. You see, you got a little bit up there, but it's red. Little bit there, but then red. So I think people are coming in and getting out where they can. I think there's going to be any other major bursts on it. It went up 400% today. 225, 231, 35, 18 to 35. Huh? They're just not going to get to these 30s anytime soon. And we can easily get through these 20s. If we get through the 30s, we'll instantly... No, never mind. Yeah, I'll look at that. To 17. Just coasting along here at the 1 minute now. It's indecision. Bunch of Jezebel candles. 250 was the high today too, man. Wow. MACD still positive on 1 minute. MACD negative on 10 second. And 5 minute positive. Another downward trend I'm seeing here on the 5 minute chart for volume. Again. And we're still just coasting. Just coasting. It's even, yeah, it dropped a little bit not too long ago. Oh gosh. Coasting, coasting. 1 minute here. 3 minutes till market close. I don't think anything else is going to come of it. DSX. We're getting some sell-offs here. People just trying to get out. Another downward trend. That's the reason why I didn't buy. I just kept seeing downward trend, downward trend. And what do I want to really look at over here? It's like minute 30. Look at that. Had one last little rally here. No shit. Didn't see that one coming. I was curious what was going to happen at the end. Yeah, I definitely wouldn't have seen that coming. It split through. I figured it would taper off. I bet some people were happy. They said, "Oh, people who bought up there by that 250 mark." 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ding, 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 ding. It's still going. Excuse me. So it closed at 251. Who are these people buying and selling this shit? How are you doing that? Is it extended hours? Oh, we can still. I think we can still trade this. How long do extended hours go for? Hold on. Where's my phone? How long can you keep trading a stock in extended hours?
You can trade stocks during extended hours, roughly from 7 a.m. to 8 p.m. Eastern Time. Some platforms even offer almost around-the-clock access for specific stocks, going beyond the regular pre-market and after-hours sessions, allowing you to react to global news, but be aware of potentially lower liquidity and
Yeah, this thing's sold off. I don't know. I gotta get some food at this point. This was a fun trading session. I learned a lot, honestly. I need to go back and analyze it. All right, y'all. Appreciate y'all watching this video. Y'all be safe. Peace out. If you made it this far in the video, you're awesome. Go to the comments below, comment 327. I will DM you a link to my Discord, and we can trade together. So just go to the comments, comment the number 327 and nothing else. You got this, G.